Yeah, so fortunately, me as an individual, I review sort of the end product, and it's Pfizer and BioNTech and the clinical research organizations that they have contracted, who kind of collect all that data, clean all the data, find the errors, work with the teams like the team at Upstate to correct any errors if there are any, and then to do all the analyses and to package it all up, and then in my role, I just look at the final package. So it's the company that is and their clinical research organization partners that are kind of doing the day and night, 7 day a week, 24 hours a day to put it all together.
When you're looking at that final package, what are you looking for?
So there are some general things, and then there are some specific things. So the general thing is that, whenever a sponsor is submitting information about a drug or a vaccine or a device, whatever it is, they're looking primarily at safety, and they're looking at whether or not, in this case, the vaccine did what it was supposed to do, which is to prevent COVID disease in people who received the vaccine. So I'm just sort of, someone doing the role that I'm doing would just sort of look at, okay, well, what's the safety information look like? Does it seem like this information makes sense in terms of the populations that the study was performed in? Are there any trends that are of interest or that are standing out? And then are there any holes in the information? And if there are, why would those holes potentially exist? And so you ask those kinds of questions. And then on the other side, when you're looking at, did the vaccine do what it was supposed to do? So was it efficacious? Again, you're kind of looking at trends. You're looking to see if there's any red flags or anything that kind of stands out, anything that might need further, further clarification. And I think that this is why they choose somebody who's kind of an outsider outside of the company, and somebody who's familiar with the project and maybe executing the project at their local site. So here we've enrolled over 300 people in the trial. So I know the trial very well, but I still have an objective eye because there are still nuances that I'm sort of not familiar with. And that's where a lot of the questions will come from. And I think that, companies who utilize coordinating investigators, they benefit from having somebody that's not too close to the project, sort of looking at the final results. So it's safety, it's efficacy, any questions surrounding that, and then you have a dialogue back and forth.